Hello. 4:52. Heading towards the docks. 5 o'clock, booked on the docks. 8 degrees, I'm still in my shorts. It's not raining. Excellent. Nothing changed yesterday. Going up the Litchfield. Can't talk. Going up the Litchfield. It's about 3.5 hours approximately, depending on traffic. Hopefully I've got enough time. If I'm not too long on the docks, I've got enough time factored in to get 45 in, which I'll probably need anyway. Been to this place before, been there quite a few times, and even overnighted there before, so they can take as long as they like, I don't care. But you're looking at a good three hours up in this place, 3 to 4 hours. They're not the quickest. And usually, because it's small boxes and it's all handball, and I know today, because I know what's going to be in the back of the box, it's going to be small boxes and it's all going to be handball. So I'm looking at a minimum of 3 hours. I'm due in at 12 o'clock. So I might get to Newbury tonight. I might make it all the way back. Depends on what they got for tomorrow morning, which will be Thursday, and 1 day closer to the weekend. So easy day today, really. Been an easy week. No nights out as of yet, although I've stayed in the truck because there's no point in me going home. Gorgeous Kira was out for dinner last night anyway, so no point in me going home last night, even though I finished at 2:30 in the afternoon. You know, if I'd have been up. If I would have gone home last night, I'd have had to have got up at around 2 o'clock this morning. Yeah, it's like, really? No. I don't like doing that. There's no quality time when you go home. It's sort of like, basically, it's go home, go to bed. Bite the week, shower. Hello, alright? Yeah, right, I'm off to bed. What's the point in that? And then I'd get a disturbed night's sleep. Well, just, you know, and you can't, you know, Kira's not going to want to go to bed at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock. I was asleep for 8 o'clock last night. You know, you can't, in this job, you can't burn a candle at both ends because you'll end up dying. It really is that simple. It's brutal, but that's the deal. Heading onto the docks. Let's see what sort of fuckwittery we got on down here. Yesterday there was a bit of hanging about, but everything's looking a little quieter on the way in this morning. It's not looking too bad, I don't think. Good on time, bang on. Eddie Stobart in front, Eddie Stobart alert. Don't get stuck behind them as we go in the pre-gate. was committed, Your Honour. Going in. Right, let's have a look as I go over the brow of the hill here. Looking clear. See, it's clear today. No one in area 1, and there's no one in the pig pen. I don't know. We're good anyway. I'll speak to you later on. I'm going to wind my way around the docks now. Keep out of the way of Mr. Stobart up in front. Speak to you later. Hello. Empty part 1. Yes, I was in here, the docks, yesterday, exactly the same time, and this was mobbed down here. Well, I say mobbed. There was empty spaces. There was, you know, half a dozen empty slots. So, you know, it was getting busy, but look how empty it is today here. Nothing going on, so I better not have to wait too long for me box today. So we're going to empty part 1, then we've got to loop round and go back in again. It's not like, who designed the layout of this? There's a 20-mile speed limit on the docks. This is the empty part. Empty. There's reefers there. See how he spins round there. go to here, up to the stop line, straighten up as much as I can. Go and undo my twist locks. Switch in a minute. So I'll leave you running. Waiting game. We just shuffle up the 3 boxes, 3 places that they unload from. There's normally only 2 lifters on at a time. There they are. Not that you can see, but left of shot. See them turn in now. And those 2 trucks will pull away. The one in front of me will go out to number 1 slot, and I'll shuffle into number 2 slot. And it is as simple as that. As long as everyone does what they're supposed to do. There we go. Right, I'm going to plug into the sat nav where I'm going. It's going to take me. I'm going to Fradley Park. Current route.
You will arrive at your destination at 8:24.
Avoid the toll road, the M6 toll road. Let's go. Oh, plenty of time at the moment. Saying we get there at 8:30. Obviously I've got to get round area 1 first. Get my box on. But, yeah, should be good. .18 and counting so far. Should be here in a minute. that white blur up ahead of you there with all the lights. That's one of the reefer parks. Okay, both the lifters are coming down now. I'm about to get lifted. That's him connecting. And lift. Oh my word. Oh, I didn't get a beepy. Seatbelt is not on because I can't reach the terminal and I've only got to go round the corner. Follow that truck. Somebody flying down here. Watch out, brother. Can't really see too much to your left there, that's the trouble. I can only go up to these red set of lights here. Waiting for the scanner. As I clear the barrier. Wait for the barrier to go down, and then the lights to change. Dump. Then I can go forwards through the scanner. Wait for the barrier to go up. I can put my seatbelt on. Shut that racket up. So back round now, area 1. Me banging around.
Turn left, Western Avenue.
Nothing coming. Oh God alive. 22 minutes on the docks. Sorry to confuse you, but I'm not going that way you want me to go. I've got to get a box on first, then I'll listen to you. It's empty in there. Now, we could be in for just as long a wait as we were yesterday when it was rammed. Well, overly busy, you know, because they will have, might have taken down the staffing levels even higher. I don't know how it works. Well, I do know how it works. It works badly. It's just Do you know, it's like they know what boats are coming in, so they know how many boxes are coming off. They know this in advance. It's not like there's a surprise. Oh, there's 20,000 containers or 5,000 containers to lift off today. You know what the deal is. So therefore you should be able to predict your manning levels, surely. And some of these kiosks have ANPR cameras, so they automatically pump your registration number in. And sometimes there's ones that do that immediately. Some of them there's a bit of a delay, and then some of them don't bother to do it at all. And it's like, oh jeez, which one is which? That's me rattling away. Right, this is where I get my slot number. $47. It's down the bottom. Okay. Well, that's a little way down the bottom. This is where it's getting. This is where it gets tight down here. So they made it more difficult for drivers than it needs to be. Check for the ridges. Numbers off. 44, 45. Is he going? Because that's a slot of one. $47. I'm not quite sure where he's going. Going into this one here. Looking good at the moment. Make sure I've got the right one. 47, yeah. It's easy enough to get confused as to which slot you're supposed to be going into here. So it's always worth a double check. Just going to have another little nibble of that. Get straight. So there's no room at the front here. And what I always do is I'll get out now and go and have a quick check of the pins to make sure we're all right. Right, so I'm getting out. always check your pins before you get on a slot. They don't like you walking around the trailer once you're on. So I'll have another little nibble. That'll do. Should be just about spot on. Quick check out the door. That'll do me, sunshine. So we just got to wait for the straddler to turn up now. My box. So I was saying, always check, make sure I'm in 47, yeah. Make sure you're in the right bay. I've done that before, pulled into the wrong one. Check your pins. They either bounce, they can bounce out as you go over the bumpy roads. They tend to bounce about a bit. They can drop down, or they can get slightly out of line, which means landing the box onto the trailer can prove difficult for the straddler. So always check your pins, make sure they're all right. Get onto your bay, chill out. You've got to keep one eye on the mirrors, just to the straddlers tend to beat their horns when they get close to you. Hop out, make sure you've got high vis on. You don't need a hard hat here. Stand in the green boxes, which is right at the front, in front of the truck, which you probably can't see. And then watch the straddler come in. He'll land the box on you, and then you give him the thumbs up to make sure that it's okay. If it's not, you tell him it's not and tell him to lift it up. Also, make sure that the box is round the right way. Sometimes they don't check and they can try and put it on back to front, so the doors are up by the cab. Now that's going to make it pretty difficult to unload. So, check. Just tell them to swizzle around. Whirl your hands about, they soon get the message. But you can see as you come in, there's all that, you know, if they'd have gone another couple of containers, one more, taken that row of containers out there, there would have been plenty of room here to drive in straight, you know, drive up straight. But the other problem you got is if someone else is trying to get into a bay, you know, like that driver was in front of me, he was lucky that he was there. But if I'd have had to go down further down, I'd have had to have waited, you know, a couple of minutes for him to get out of the way, and it's just time consuming. They didn't leave enough space. Like up the other end where you first go in, there's loads of room. If someone's reversing into a slot, you just drive random. There's tons of room. But here, you know, for about 20 odd spaces, there's no room. So when the straddler turns up, always try and view your box number. And I put my light on my light didn't charge last night. Well, I didn't charge, it discharged itself. What's going on there? No, I don't know if that's the right way around. That way. It's charging up now. Oh, I thought he was coming into me then. No. So I heard the beep. That's a straddler going to somebody. But not me. So anyway, I could be here half an hour. I'll speak to you all later. And it's as easy as that. Book some lights on. So we go to the seal check area. So there's custom seal. Not as in Is that how a seal goes? It sounded more like Jimmy Savile. We go into that little cubicle there to punch the number in. Right, let's go and do that. Speak to you in a minute. Hello, for the second time. Right.
After 600 feet, get right on the roundabout and take the third exit, First Avenue.
How long we been? How long do you reckon? 2 hours yesterday.
Get right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Signals? Anybody? No? Yes? Yes? Yes, good. Let's get going. And it was 52 minutes. Green light. Not a green light. Coffee. Well, here we go. What is going on here? That's better. Wouldn't release the brake.